Hey, welcome. This is an explainer from the Annuity Expert, and today we're going to break down how you can help protect your parents' financial future and maybe, just maybe, avoid some of those costly and irreversible mistakes along the way.
This is the big question, right? It's the classic dilemma so many of us face. How do you make sure your parents have a steady paycheck for life, but also have cash ready to go for emergencies? I mean, what if a big healthcare bill pops up, or some other totally unexpected expense?
Okay, so let's get right into it. There's actually a really balanced solution out there, and it's called partial annuitization. It's a strategy that's specifically designed so you don't have to make that impossible choice between total safety and much-needed flexibility.
And the concept? It's actually refreshingly simple. Instead of throwing all of your parents' savings into one big pot and hoping for the best, you split them up. You take one part of their savings to create a kind of personal pension, a guaranteed paycheck that lasts for life. And the other part? It stays liquid, totally accessible for whatever life throws their way.
A lot of people call this the two-bucket approach, and I think it's a great way to visualize it. So bucket number one, that's the income bucket. It's got an annuity inside that cuts a regular, predictable check to cover all the essentials, the mortgage, utilities, groceries. Then you've got bucket number two. That's the emergency fund. It's cash, CDs, stuff they can get to fast without a penalty for those uh-oh moments. Each bucket has one very specific job.
And this quote right here, it just nails the entire goal of the strategy. You get that incredible peace of mind that comes from a guaranteed income, but you don't have to lock away every single dollar and give up all financial control to get it.
All right, let's talk about a really important number. This is one that responsible advisors and, frankly, the insurance companies themselves take very, very seriously.
So that 60% figure. It's a key part of the industry rules that are designed to protect people like your parents. See, most insurance companies simply will not put more than 60% of someone's liquid money into an annuity precisely because they know seniors need to have cash on hand. So listen, if an advisor ever suggests putting everything into an annuity, that is a huge red flag. So if you're going to set up that guaranteed income stream in bucket number one, what's the best tool to actually get the job done?
Let's put two of the most common options head-to-head here, because how you create that income stream makes a massive difference in how much control your parents actually get to keep in the end.
Okay, so take a look at this chart. On the left, we've got full annuitization. With this, you're literally trading your money for an income stream. You lose access to it, and when the owner passes away, the insurance company typically keeps what's left. But now look at the right side. This is a more modern, flexible option, an annuity with a feature called a Guaranteed Lifetime Withdrawal Benefit, or GLW. Just look at the difference. With a GLW, you keep access to your principal, your heirs are protected, and you or your parents stay in control.
So here's the bottom line, the crucial point. With a GLWB, your parents can get that guaranteed pension-like paycheck for the rest of their lives while still owning the money. They don't have to give up control just to get security. It's a game changer.
So how do you decide if this is actually the right move for your family? Well, like any financial strategy, it's really important to look at both sides of the coin, the good and the bad.
The advantages are pretty powerful. You're creating a predictable personal pension to handle the bills, all while keeping a separate stash of cash safe and sound for emergencies. This also shields a good chunk of their savings from those wild market swings, and honestly, for a lot of adult children, it just provides this incredible sense of relief.
But of course, there are always trade-offs, right? The money that's in the annuity isn't going to have the same crazy growth potential as the stock market. And yeah, there can be surrender charges if you pull money out early. You also have to be careful not to put too little into that income bucket, or it might not be enough to cover their needs.
So who is this really built for? Well, it tends to be a perfect fit for parents who are worried about outliving their savings, who don't already have a strong pension, and maybe who have some unpredictable health needs on the horizon. On the flip side, if your parents already have great pensions that cover all their bills, or if they're totally comfortable managing their own investments, they might not need this. It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Now, if this whole approach is starting to sound like it could be the right fit for your family, you might be wondering, okay, so where do we even begin? Well, getting started is probably more straightforward than you think.
Here's a simple 5-step game plan. First, just add up their essential monthly bills. Second, use an annuity to create a paycheck that covers that exact amount. Third, keep everything else liquid and easy to get to. Fourth, look into things like long-term care insurance to protect that liquid money. And finally, step 5, review the plan regularly. See? This structure really turns a complicated, stressful problem into a clear, manageable plan.
So if this strategy sounds like it could be the answer you've been looking for, the next step is to simply compare some specific options. And that's something we can help with. At The Annuity Expert, our guidance and our services are always completely free. You can give us a call at 770-755-1565 or visit us online at annuityexpertadvice.com to get information that's personalized for your family's situation.